Alright, welcome to part 9 of the Airbus A330-200 tutorial. And so in this part we'll do the tail section and start filling it in. As you can see, I did the left side of the tail, and like I did in the previous episodes when I did the nose part of the plane, I will be using the left side to guide me to show how it's done. And we'll come on this side. I can show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is how it is when it's finished. And again, you want to build the right side in the same pattern. And so to begin, we want to start on the top layer here. This top layer, we want to make that first. And so we come from the back here, the middle row. We left 5 blocks here, then out, 5 blocks out, 5 blocks again, and then the last row. And so we come on this side. Let me take a potion. So we left 5 blocks, so 4, 5, then out a row, and then this was 5 blocks, and then came out again, and then another 5, and then out a row, and then so we drag forward until we meet the layer up here, and we want to fill in the space. And again, for the next part, you drag this forward, filling in the gap again. Okay, so that's the top row. And so now what we want to do is drag each layer, and we want to drag it back all the way till you meet the back part of the plane. And again, following the outlines for each layer. And so we come on back here again. So the second layer here, we stop underneath, 1 block down, and we want to bring it out 6 blocks forward, and then 1 block down to this 1 block here, the back end. And so we start here, 1 block, so bring 6 blocks forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have this 1 block here. And that was from the outline. So again, you want to follow the same patterns on this side. And so for the third row here, I want to bring this is for 7 blocks, and then down 1 block here at the end. And so from this block again, you want to go down 1 block, so 7 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the last block, one block down from here. And so the next row, again 1 block down, and you want to go out 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks again, and then down 1 block. So the next block here, oops, down, so bring 7 blocks out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again 1 block down for the last block. And for the next row, where am I? Right here. So it's just 1 block down. Okay, so this last row here is just one block down. So you can put 1 block behind the last block here and drag it forward. Like that. And so again, come onto the left side now, and you see a little different pattern here. It's 1 row down, 2 blocks out, and then 1 down again. And so the next 4 rows will have that same pattern of the last 3 blocks will be down a row, 2 blocks out, then down 1 block. And so what you want to do is come on this side, drag this row forward or back, and you want to stop 3 blocks from the end. So again, it was down a row, 2 blocks out, and then down down a row, so put one block below it, erase the top part, and we'll have that pattern. So 2 blocks out and then down 1 block. And then this row again has the same pattern. And let me take a potion. So we want to drag this row back. And again, so the last 3 blocks here, we can erase 1, 2, 3. And then you want to go down 1 row, out 2, and then down 1, like that. And again, this row here, do the same pattern, so drag this forward. Again, stopping at the last block from the outline. Again, you want to follow the outline. And so you can actually erase this row here so you don't get confused. And so the last 3 blocks here, so you erase it, 1, 2, 3, and then you want to go down, and then out 2, and then down 1 block, like that. And then this next row again, the same. So you want to drag this forward, again meeting this edge, so you can erase this part now. And once again, you can erase the 3 blocks from the back end. 1, 2, 3. Go down. Bring out 2, and then down 1 block. And then this row here, you erase this 1 block from the top portion here. Create this little notch, like the opposite side. And that will be the top of the top portions of the layer, of each layer of the sides. And so now we want to work on the bottom to meet up with the top part. And so let me come on this side. So again, you want to make each layer the same. You want to follow this pattern. And so we brought this out 1 block and stopping 1 edge, coming out, up and up, out and up diagonally. And this one had same pattern, 2 blocks out and up 1 block, opposite from the top part. And so we come on this side, so you want to drag this portion here. And once again, I'm starting on the first layer on the bottom row. So this first layer here, I'm going to drag the first block out, stopping 1 short of the edge. And then go up diagonally, like this. And you want to stop at this block. Again, following the outline. And you want to drag the rows out. And then pull this row out. And then fill in the gap up here to meet the top layer. Like this, and it's gonna turn nighttime soon. And so let me turn it to the daytime. And again, I hate building at night. So let me switch it to the day. So again, this is the first layer on the bottom side. And so we'll continue with this section. So again, we want to come on this side so you can see the pattern. So again, this row came out 2 blocks. Or up 1 row, then out 2 blocks, and then up 1 block again. And then the rest stopped here. Like that. So come on this side. I'm going to drag this first row out. Again, stopping 1 short of the edge. Then up diagonally. Like this. And now I want to bring out these rows. This row forward, this row forward again. Now this last row was where it went 2 blocks and then 1 block up like this. So again, so you want to meet the top part. So you drag it out, fill in the gap. So again, making the same pattern as the opposite side. So you can see the top row here, 2 blocks out and up. And I'm going to fill in the gaps now here. Bring it up. Like that. So go to the next row here. And so it was same here. Stop one short out. Last row stopping one short of this edge, coming out 2, 1. Alright. So this row here, again, you drag out, stopping one short of the edge. Bring it here. This, and then you want to drag this layers out again. Let me take a potion. And so this last row here, you want to drag out, stop one short of the last row here. And you want to drag this up. Filling in the gaps here. And so this last row was 1 block up, 2 blocks out, and then the 1 block out like this. And you want to drag it up, fill in the gap. And so now let's work on this layer. Oh, this bottom part actually came out. So let's see again, we have to go on the left side. So this is 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Last rows out. 1 block here. This point at this point here, so let's build that. So here, so this part here, bring it out. Again, you stop 1 short of the last row. Bring this rows out. And this last row, you want to stop 1 short of the last row here. This row here, the second row was out 3 like this. You want to stop this point here. Next row's out 2 blocks, 1 row up, 2 blocks, 1 row up, and 2 blocks again, and then 1 block here, and that will meet the top. And so let's see, we can bring this portion up so we can fill in this layer. So we're just filling in the gap here. Oops. And for the bottom portion, we'll bring this part inside out. And so the next part here. So again, leaving 1 block space out. Excuse me. And this last row here, drag 2 blocks out, then 2 blocks, then 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. So 4, 2, 3. Alright, so again, I'm looking at the pattern, see how I made it on this side. Again, you want to follow the same pattern, so trying to remember how I did it. So this last row came out to this row, then in 2 blocks, 1 block. So let's build that. So this block here, bring out to the same length as this one, and then this one you want to bring 1 in. So stop 1 short like this, and this block was 2, and then this one was one short like this, and then this next row, one in. This was 3 blocks long. Go one up, and then 2 blocks, one up, 2 blocks, one up, and then 2 blocks out again, and then one more time, 2 blocks, and then one, like that. So you can see, meet the top portion. Again, fill in the gaps here. And that'll be it for this layer. And again, you want to place one block here on the inside to fill in that gap here. And then let's see, this row here is one short, 3, 1 block in. This next row is 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Again, 4, or that's actually the same row we did. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, so let's see. This came out. Stopping at this row. Actually, yeah. Same row, bring this out. Fill this in, and the last row, stop one short of the last row here. And then this row, again, you want to build one block inside of that, this last row here. And again, what was the pattern? 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. So this row was 2 out, so bring this row out here. I want to bring it the same length as this block here, and this last row will be 1 in, 2 blocks like this, and then one short of the last block here. This row here, want to bring out 3 blocks, and then go upper row, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2, and then 1. Yep, and fill in the space. And that will complete that layer. And so for the bottom here, again, you want to fill in that gap there. So this is 2, 1. So we're going to bring this layer here out, stop one short of the last block. Bring out 2 blocks here, the last row again, stop one short of the last row. And this one here, you can bring one inside out like that. Let's turn to the light. And so this last row is out again, stop one short, 3 blocks, 1 in. This is 3, 2, 2, 1. Alright, so we'll do the same pattern again. So out, oops. Why am I hitting that one? 2, stop one short. No, actually this came out to the end. And this was one block short like that. And that was 2, 2, 2, 2. Actually, let me turn it to the daytime again. And actually, where was I? I'm on this row here. So where we left off, it was here, so this last row, 2 on 1. Alright, so we'll bring this out here, 1 in, bring this last row out, leading this row, and we'll bring 1 short, the last row, again 1 short. And from the top, it's 2 blocks, 1. So build that same pattern here, so two blocks here, and out to 2 blocks, and then 1 block on the top, and fill in the gap. And again, fill in that space underneath. This is 1 in, 2, 1. So this next row here, you want to bring out 1 short of the edge, bring out 2, and this one stop 1 short again. 1 inside, bring it out, and this one is actually, yeah, bring it out, and then one block in on the end, so like this, and stop 1 short of the edge. This one will come out, oops, 2 blocks, and then 1. You want to fill in that gap. And then the last row here, we'll bring out 2 blocks out, leaving this last block, and then out like that. So it's 2, 2, 1. And that is it for the tail. You can see, yeah, it looks correct. Again, this part is complicated to explain. Patterns, how I'm doing it, it's hard. You probably would have to pause it a lot to follow each section. But I hope you can follow it well enough. Again, you can use your own design if it is too complicated to follow. It is very hard for me to explain this out. But again, let's try to do the best I can to explain it. But yeah, I hope you can follow it on well enough. And so the next parts I will be doing the tail section, or the tail stabilizers, along with the engines for the plane. And so that will conclude it for part 9 of the video here. I'll see you in the next one.